You all in on. Dwayne Leon Rankin, happy birthday. Delighted. What are you now? 27? Good God Almighty. You'd never think it. You don't look a day over 26, Dwayne. But listen, Nina's not with us tonight. I've discovered Nina has a water infection. She's poorly, she's on antibiotics. And a bit run down with it all. Yeah, I'm gonna miss my sidekick tonight. Absolutely miss my sidekick tonight. But what mysterious, gone off live, connection available and everything else. We have quite a bit of poetry tonight either way. We got about 20 poems tonight. Now Christine is with me. Marna is with me. So we still have a lot going on. Christine will be reading Matthew Pollock, Kathy Wagner Coates. She'll be reading Dark Angel, Marius Van Wyk, Stan Bryant, Jesse Batista, William Fiersby, Jennifer Polonetsky, and Dwayne Leon Rankin, the birthday boy. I will be reading Withering Emotions by Jeanette Nell LaRue, The Silver Days of Death by Jeff Schluning, The Lost Soul by Kathy Wagner Coates, Untitled by Marius Van Wyk, Keeper of the Wisdom by Poetry of a Dark Angel, Just a Number by Matthew Pollock. Huh? I don't think so. I won't be doing all them, that's for definitely, because two of them are already up on the other side, Matthew Pollock and Marius Van Wyk. So those two tomes are already there with Christine. I've made a total mess of all that, haven't I? Wendy Rycroft, how are you, darling? Lovely to see you. And Chris Page, I hope you're better. I hope you're recovering after you're up last week. Let me see, Marna. What is Marna reading? God only knows what Marna's going to be reading, because you know what I done? I forgot to put them in on this. No, I didn't. I got them too late. I'd already done this last night with Nina. Had put all this together for me. She's still a star. She's not well and she's still working for me. God almighty, what can I say, guys? What a team. What an absolute team. Brilliant team we have here. Jennifer Polonetsky. Hello, are you? How are you? Have you got your hat on? Or have you left your hat off? Are you with the candles around the bath again? God almighty, woman. You're a real romantic underneath it all. I must say that much about you. Really, really a romantic you are. So I'm not going to start with a poem tonight. No, I'm not going to start with a poem. What I'm going to start with is an anecdote. I'm browsing through the anecdote book earlier on, and I came across age. Mostly old, is what it says on this. I didn't make this up, this is true. I'm going to read the first one about Winston Churchill. He was supposed to be a man with a hell of a sense of humour. So Winston Churchill told that a man over 75 years of age had been arrested in Hyde Park for making improper advances to a young girl in sub-zero temperatures. Remarked, over 75 and below zero makes you proud to be an Englishman. That was the humour in those days, and how things have changed to the PC world now. Good God almighty. I'm not going to laugh at that just in case I get slated. But I like this one from Zaza Gabor. Asked which of the Gabors was the oldest, Zaza said, well, she'd never admit it, but it's my mum. I like that one, I do like that one, yes. I don't know if anybody remembers G.K. Chesterton. You're probably not all as old as me. Hello, Jesse Batista. I don't think he's at all as old as I am. So, let's see if you remember who he is, just in case. Your grandmother might have told you about him. G.K. Chesterton had a notoriously bad memory. One day after he had set off to deliver a lecture, his wife received a telegram. Am I in Market Harborough? Where ought I be? That sounds like me, guys. Doesn't that really sounds like me? I go on buzzes like that where I don't know where I am, where I'm going, where I've been. But enough of me for the minute, because I'm going to go straight into the poetry, because that's what you come here for, wasn't it? Really? Let me see. Oh, who's there? Who's not there? I'm missing somebody. Here we are. I'm not missing somebody now. I have somebody. I'm sure I have somebody. I have some. Who have I got? Who did I hit? Who's on the way in? Let's have a look. Hello, Sandra Porter. Signed up for Chris. Hello, Christine. How are you?
Good evening, gorgeous.
Oh, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How
Absolutely.
are you
I
today?
am very good today, thank you.
I
Well,
hope we don't get any connection problems tonight. That would be so boring.
we have to have connection problems. The show won't work without a connection problem, Christine. Hello.
It had
Oh,
better.
the stones are absolutely gorgeous. What are they?
The
Amethyst?
stones?
Yeah,
This?
yeah.
Oh, it's just junk.
Is it?
Costume jewellery. It's just costume jewellery.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty though, isn't it?
But very
Pretty though.
presentable. Yes, yes. I don't
Yes,
have
yes.
none. Look, I've got none. God, I'm gonna have to go out.
You don't need any. You're a man.
And in this day and age, political pressure.
Well, yes.
Come on.
You could wear jewellery if you like. I'm sure you'd look absolutely stunning, darling.
Oh, you say all the nicest things you do.
Oh, I like a bit of glitz. I love my glitz and bits of things like that. These are not glitzy, but they're quite pretty, aren't they?
They are lovely and pretty.
Yeah.
They're very warming, just to look at.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. That's nice to hear.
nice one.
Yeah, it's lovely and warm here, actually. We've had lovely weather. We've had no rain for weeks and weeks and weeks, or very little. So it's still quite warm here. Whereas I think you've cooled down in Britain now, haven't you?
Cool down. We've gone freezing. Then we've gone
Yeah.
wet. It's just gone all over the place. Absolutely all over the
Oh
place.
dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh
But
dear.
then there's some rain tomorrow, no problem. If you
It
want
always rains in Britain. Yeah.
it,
But therefore it's very, very beautifully green though. So, you
it
know.
is. All that when I done one of the park videos, the grass was absolutely brown. It was hay. It wasn't grass. It was
Yeah,
just hay.
yeah,
Then within 2 weeks,
yeah. 'Cause
I had a downpour, and it just within a week it just went back to just lush
it
green.
comes
It
back
was
again, doesn't
absolutely
it? Yeah,
beautiful. Yeah, it was
yeah, yeah, it is. It's lovely. All our trees here are kind of sort of hanging, they're lilting because they've not had much water at all, It's been a very dry summer altogether, so
wonderful.
yeah.
Do you know
Never
what you
mind.
just said about the feed, the
Yeah.
internet feed? Jesse's just saying the same. Your feed doesn't like me, John. Starting to take it
Oh,
personal.
oh, oh dear, Jessie, hope not, because I'm reading one of your poems tonight, so
Oh,
so hope so.
well, yes, you got one of Jesse's, haven't you? Just want to say hello to Steve
Yes,
McGeady. Steve McGeady's coming. It's the second week, and he's just saying he loves the show. Yeah, and
good.
Chris Edridge as well. Yeah,
Yeah. And Chris Page is there, I
and Chris.
see. He had his op, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
after his,
So I hope he's okay after his op.
I'm just trying to look through the messages while I'm talking to you. Sean,
Yeah, and yeah, I know you are.
lost. That's Dark Angel, by the way. Dark Angel
Sorry?
on, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's good. I've got one of hers as well,
Yeah.
so
Diane
yes.
Borges. Hi, Diane. Loving Diane. Absolutely loving. Chris Page. Message,
And
Chris.
I, I've got one of Dwayne. Sorry, darling. I've got one of Dwayne's tonight, and I think it was his birthday yesterday, wasn't it?
Birthday boy. Yes, the birthday.
Yes, he is.
Hello,
So
Ken.
is he on? Is he here yet?
No,
Is Dwayne here? All
no.
right, because I was
He's probably asleep on the couch again. He'll wake up 10 minutes ago.
He
Yeah.
probably is, yeah. He probably is. He'll perhaps catch it up later. I did send him a message that I was reading one of his poems, so maybe he'll catch up later.
Please God, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put his poem down the list for the minute, yeah?
Sorry?
You're gonna put his poem further down the list at the minute.
I can do if you wish.
I know,
If
I
you
know.
think he might come in.
I bet you he's
I
with
was, yeah, I was going to start with his, but I can leave it till later if there's a chance that he might come in. It's no problem.
yeah.
We'll leave it a bit then. Okay, I'll move on. I'll switch up then to a different one. I want to do that one later. So, well, as Jessie's there, why don't we start with Jessie Batista?
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so
Yes.
there we go. This one is called Almost Human. What is it to be human? Is it the ability to move mountains or the option to manipulate minds? Is it the ability to make informed decision or the choice to choose not to? Is it the ability to be compassionate or the choice to be indifferent? Is it the ability to think independently or the choice to not question what we are told? Is it the ability to understand the consequences of our actions or the refusal to take responsibility? Is it our ability to understand the importance of truth, or our choice to spread lies? Is it our ability to make a difference, or the choice to ignore our surroundings?
I found this one last week, Christine. After we'd finished the show, and just before I went to bed, I went down to Poetry in the Blood. As I'll have one or two poems. I like a poem before I go to sleep. Find something that will just lay in your mind.
Mm,
I went to find
yes,
and I came across Jesse's poem. Yeah, the one you've just read now. And I thought, I gotta have that. I just gotta have that. The thought
yeah,
provoking, the impression of it. It's an absolute brilliant piece. I love that piece.
very,
Jesse,
very thought-provoking piece. Yeah,
yeah. Hello,
very
Rosie.
thought-provoking.
Welcome again.
Who is?
Rosie, yeah.
Oh,
Just
Rosie. Okay, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, it was my brother's birthday in the middle of the week on the 5th, so they think they've gone out for a little drink tonight to celebrate because they had no time in the week. So
tell me
I
we
think
could
they're
have
at the
been.
they're at the pub with the dog, I think. So so have a
Well,
couple of beers on me, guys. Yeah,
was
happy
Michael
happy belated birthday.
well?
Yes, he'll be there. Yeah.
He's 27, just like Dwayne.
Oh,
No,
he's not. He's much older and he hates it. He really does. I won't tell them how old you are, Mick, so you can keep that secret for yourself.
we'll, yes, I'm going to open a book now on this one, aren't we? We'll have better.
Right, so what can we do next? Let me think. Maybe you can tell me if these people are here, because I don't know. Is Matthew Pollock in?
I haven't seen Matthew's name go up.
Or Stan Bryant?
I won't see every name, just like you. I'll see certain
Yeah,
names, Christine, yeah? And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a lucky dip, believe it or not.
Right, okay. Well, let's go a bit further down. Dark Angel is there, you said, didn't you?
I did, yes. I said Sharon was in, yes.
Dark Angel. Right, let's do that piece then. This is a lovely one, very interesting one. This is called The Keeper of the Wisdom by Poetry of a Dark Angel. I am the dawning of salvation's harmony, the written word of the ageless eye, the burning tree and the light everlasting, the kindred spirit of the enlightened one, the soul weaver of your most precious dreams. Behold, I am the traveller on the path of echoes, the rippled water within Mother Earth. I am the voice of wild ones, the eye of the universe and the laughing mockery of foolish. I am the untouched old man and the dark within the blinding light. I am the enlightened voice of alchemy, the seeker on the path of the forest that speaks, trusting hands that heal. I am the pendulum of the grim, the souls of destined times, the unclosed voice of past lives, the mocking lie. Look within the mists of scrying bowl. I seek the tear of harmony and find the past of voices, lost long ago and future told, the everlasting love and sorrow of the forsaken old man standing at the gateway to another realm. I am the unity and the chaos of the universal mind, the beauty of inner peace and the anarchy of darker times. I am the freedom and the sacrifice, but also the judgment and redemption, the innocent light and the blinding darkness. My fate is such, I am a healer, foreseer, the voice of the voiceless, the eyes of the universe, the knowledge of the ancient world, for I am the one that's been foretold within folklore.
These story ones are absolutely fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah.
So much imagery. There's so much to bring you into your out of yourself into your mind and bring you on one of them little trips, isn't it? You know,
Yeah, I thought that might have been one for Nina. That's a kind of sort of a Nina-y type of poem, isn't it? She
was
likes that sort of thing.
I was planning that end, but like I said, she's down with a water infection at the moment, and
Oh, is she?
she's quite run down with it. Yesterday morning, she had to go to the doctor, the emergency doctor. Yeah, she
Oh,
felt it.
yay.
Lucky enough, she felt it coming on prior to. She's had it before and left it too late. Yeah, but this time she got it she got it in time when it started giving the twinge. So she got the doctor
Yeah.
and got the antibiotics. Yeah, she feels a bit run down with it at the minute. Yeah.
Oh, bless her. Yeah. Oh, get better soon, Nina. Is she not on tonight then? She's not
That's
coming on tonight.
totally off.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'll get better, darling. God bless.
Oh,
Huh?
please God, please God.
Yeah,
I will be speaking to her during the week anyway, so I'll let
yeah,
her know what everybody asking for. Yeah,
yeah. We'll miss her wonderful giggles. She's such a
I'm not
giggler. She's lovely. She's absolutely lovely. She really is.
here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, I love to hear her giggle. She's always so happy and jolly, it's really nice. I'm just looking down what I can do next. Is Kathy there? Kathy Wagner Coates?
I haven't seen Kathy, but I know Jennifer Polonetsky is in Australia.
Jenny's there.
Yeah, Jen's there.
Yes. Yes, I was going to do that one last, but it doesn't matter. I can do that earlier. Or is Marius van Wyk?
I don't. Marius
No?
might be working nights. Marius works the weekends. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, let's do Marius's piece then. Yeah, this is a little love poem, sort of a love poem. Well, it is a love poem, yeah. I don't think it has a title,
It
but it's
doesn't.
from Marius van Wyk. Yeah. A night but a week ago, I dreamt that I was in love, felt its tender, sincere embrace, its gentle touch, beheld its beauty, its innocence, its strength, felt its eyes, its essence pierce my fragile armour, stood aghast of its immeasurable grace, revelled in its intoxicating ecstasy, felt it flood my heart, my soul, my very being. Awakened to a strange world, an unfamiliar world, with the frightening reality thrust upon me, that but a dream is all it shall e'er be. Incongruency.
I love how Marius puts these old English words, just slides them in, doesn't he? It's like a
Yeah,
curveball. He just slides them into,
lovely.
and it makes a
Very
whole
nice.
difference to the whole persona of the poem. I love
Yes, it
it's,
does. I
it's a
like that
beautiful
very
line.
much. Yeah,
He
it
would, he
was.
would, he would
Yes.
be delighted you've read that one from tonight.
Yeah, oh, good. Yeah,
Absolutely.
super. Yeah. No, lovely piece. Very, very, got great stuff tonight. Really some
Yeah.
lovely stuff. Very interesting. So
I
keep
went
up
down
the wisdom we.
time. I
Hmm?
went, I went really digging this time.
Yeah.
I dig, dig,
Lovely. Yeah,
dig.
you've done some good work. You've done some good stuff.
Yeah.
So let's have a completely different style now. Let's go to no, no sign, still no sign of Dwayne, no? No.
No,
Then let's go to that's a fascinating one as well. Let's go to Matthew then, Matthew Pollock. This one's called Just a Number. Not about years, value you bring, not a bought self, where to begin. Not about money, having good health, just a number, sharing your wealth. Not about trophies, having a go, not about stature, sharing the show, not about pride, standing so tall, just a number, hearing your call. Not about me, reflections of you, not about dying, always living true, not about violence, caring in hand, just a number, making your stand. Another day slows, year older now, wisdom to share, working out how, chasing our dreams while we last, just a number, time ticking so fast.
not a fab piece. And everything mentioned in there is a character of all our lives. The things
Yeah,
we seek, the things we follow, the things that change us. Everything is in that piece, and I loved it when I seen it the other night. Excuse me. Excellent work, that absolutely excellent work.
yeah, yeah, lovely. And it's lovely to see lots of men coming in all of a sudden. There's lots of male poets tonight, which is great, isn't it?
Yeah, I've started to
Don't
look
you
for.
think?
I've stopped looking for the females.
There's a lot of us around, aren't there? A heck of a lot. Yeah, yeah, good one. Another lovely one. Yeah, fantastic. And I've got another one. In this one, this is one from Stan Bryant, another gentleman. It's called Stitched in Solid Gold. I have actually added a word here because I think there was a word missing. So if I'm wrong, Stan, I do apologise. It's in the fourth stanza. She need not be carried anymore, I think. So I've just added the word need not be because something I think was missing in the mail. So I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
It should be grammatically correct now. So yeah, as I say, Stan, if it's wrong, I do apologise. But this one's, I love the title of this one. It's such a lovely title, Stitched in Solid Gold.
Yes.
Don't you think that's gorgeous?
I think it's a lovely
Lovely.
title. Seen it first. That's why I actually went to Stan and asked Stan could he have,
Yeah,
because I read it in a group I'm not off to nin, yeah. So I went and asked Stan, was it possible I could have that one to read? And the gentleman that he is just came back and said,
yeah,
honoured, absolutely brilliant, thank you very much, yeah. I thought, oh,
yeah, lovely. Yeah, it's a lovely title, very nice. I did like that very much. So here we go, Stitched in Solid Gold by Stan Bryant. With her broken wings and shattered dreams, she is destined to go on. Deep down in her heart, she knows that she's still strong. The wings that carried her shall grow again. In time she shall fly once more, for her heart is the strength to heal. She shall be stronger than before. Her tattered halo shall become full again. Soon only memories shall remain of the darkest days she has had on earth. Now no fear, no hurt, nor pain. Now just a single shadow shall follow her. She need not be carried any more. Her halo stitched in solid gold as the wings she wears once more.
it's absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's gorgeous.
Feel
I
that.
see. I see. Myrna likes that one. I see as well. Yeah,
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 absolutely.
gorgeous.
That's why I went
Lovely.
down and asked him, could I have that one for tonight? And I knew you would read it so well.
Yeah, it's lovely. Beautiful.
For Christine, yeah.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah. Nice stuff.
There's a
Very
great
nice.
way you're reading them. Like I said, I go and get them. I read them and I get them, yeah. But I don't read them with the intent of feel or emotion or anything, yeah. I'm just looking for what I
Oh,
can,
you do?
yeah. And
I
it's
think
when
you do. You read very well.
no, no, I'm talking when I'm trying to think of your voices.
Oh, I get, yeah.
Voice, yeah. I'm trying to match off which voice would go with this on the level of, the bounce and the rhythm and the stuff. And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I'll get this one for Christine, yeah. So I seem to pick
Yes, yeah.
by sounding in my head, yeah. I'm not ignoring any poets in particular, but it's very hard to pick when you've got such a vast selection there.
It is, yeah, absolutely. I think you do an amazing job, John. It must be an awful lot of work, you work hard at this.
Believe it or not, it's 6 days a week, Christine.
Yeah, I can believe it. I know. It must be a real hobby for you to
Don't
have
get
that commitment.
you get some good weeks, and you've seen it yourself. I mean, just yeah. Other times like this week, I don't think I started giving you a poem on Thursday or Friday, was it?
You're breaking up on me, John. I can't hear you at the moment.
Was it Thursday or Friday when I started giving you the poems?
Quite late this week, yes.
Very, very late, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I would have had no time until yesterday anyway, or this morning actually, to read them because I've just such a busy time at the moment with the musical coming up. I'm out the house from 9 till midnight. It's crazy at the moment till the till the beginning of October. Then it's better. But yeah, so it doesn't matter if you're a bit late sending them. I wake up Sunday morning and put the computer on and just work at them. So
So the started telling me I'm breaking up, so I'm gonna let you carry on, Christine, because I don't want this to break out after getting so far. Yeah.
Yes, yes, you were breaking up on me. I couldn't hear what you were saying. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
okay, I'll go ahead with.
I'm gonna let you carry on. Yeah.
Yep, okay, okay. I'll go along with Kathy Wagner Coates then. This is called The Lost Soul. Attempting to move forward, she lagged 3 steps behind. Her tragedies escaped her. She may have saved her mind. Reminiscent of a raging river racing past a dormant tree, death began to dance around her. Death had come to answer her plea. Paralysed with resignation, her soul was clearly blind, a dream of destination swirling through her anxious mind. Her startled eyes rose to the trees. Her heart began to stagger. She slumped sideways and tumbled to her knees. A shadow, long forgotten, her soul hung from the tree, hiding from the woman with her lingering tragedy. I will not forget you, the soul breathed to the tree. Thank you for your shelter. Thanks for saving me.
Oh, wow. There's
Nice.
a great array of poetry here tonight. Everything has a different totally. Wow. And I didn't realize this when I actually picked them.
Oh yeah, great. Really good stuff tonight. Lovely stuff. Very, very different. Yeah, and fascinating stuff.
Yes. And we've
So
got to say hello to Colette Crow because she said good evening, everybody. Hello, Colette Crow. Nice to see you in. Go on, Christine.
lovely. I'm going to do Dwayne's now. Dwayne Leon Rankin, our birthday boy from yesterday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday to you.
And he's another one who has writes in this lovely old-fashioned style, to a certain extent, old-fashioned style, and uses very interesting rhyming schemes, you know, of stanza forms. So this one's called Dark Meetings by Dwayne Leon Rankin. Filled with flowers, growing free, within a land so fair to see, within that forest, a hidden land, I saw you standing all alone. You looked and saw me watching you, as in the sky a light then grew. Then in that sunlight you did stand, and there you stood, still as stone. And then upon me you did gaze, that left me there within a daze. But then it was, I realized, darkness filled your visage fair. I turned and ran away in dread, as I saw your eyes burn red. In beauty there you walked disguised, as you sought to catch me unaware. In fear I turned away and ran, in fear away from your dark plan. But then I realized too late, I was now caught by your deceit. But then I did awake, as in my heart was left an ache. Those eyes of yours, they were your bait. 'Twas there that we did meet. I walked alone throughout that day, as toward that dream my thoughts would stray, back into the secret place, into those woods of oak and elm, for caught I was by those dark eyes, caught by those unspoken lies, caught within that chilling face, within that dark and fearsome realm. She came again that next dark night. She filled my heart with dark delight, held captive by my dark desires, bound now by her deep disdain. She turned, and then she walked away. Left helpless, she my heart did slay, destroyed by her burning fires. Her eyes, they were my bane.
You know what, Dwayne? You don't have to feel sorry for yourself, mate. That's a great. That is absolutely brilliant.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
And I met.
He writes gorgeous stuff. I love it. I like his poetry very much.
I came
Yeah.
with Dwayne's poetry about two years ago or so ago when I first came across it, and uh, I was quite joyful because the first three pieces Dwayne done was total rhyme, and being a rhymer, it suited me fine. I thought, that's brilliant.
Yes,
Someone else that
he is a rhymer.
yeah, and he's a rhymer, and I thought, lovely, I've got somebody of my genre, likes to rhyme,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna go with Dwayne. So ever since then, yeah, I love his poetry. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, we have
Yeah.
an
So
old
do I.
hand in tonight. We have Ed Clinton back. Hello, Ed.
Oh,
Ed is back.
great. Hi, Ed. Lovely.
He couldn't find the
Lovely.
for a while.
Yeah.
Alive now. I think it's because we put the plane together, didn't we?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think I've only got two now left.
Yes.
Yes, I have. So I will do now. Yeah, I'll do, before I read Jenny's piece, I'll do Jenny's piece last. I'm going to do a piece by a new gentleman. I think he's new to us. This is William Fearby, William T. Fearby.
Yes. Fears,
Yes,
fears, Fearsby, something like that. Yeah.
Fearsby.
Yeah.
Fearsby. Sorry, I beg your pardon. I've got Fearby here, but it is underlined. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, and this is a fascinating poem. It's actually it's called "Today I Died,"
Yeah.
and it's sort of written from the position of the corpse, basically.
Yeah.
You know, which is a fascinating
What caught me just
observation.
This is just what caught me. I thought again, think
Yeah,
voices in your head. Who could read this one? And
yeah,
because it is a tricky poem to read.
yes,
It
it
is,
is.
but it's very, but it's like you said. It's from the point or the position of the corpse. It's so
Of the corpse. Yeah,
front. Yeah, totally back to front.
yeah,
So
fascinating.
strange.
Yeah,
Absolutely so strange. Oh, Andy.
yeah, yeah, it is. So this one's called "Today I Died," William T. Fearsby. Today I died, and I didn't feel a thing. I never had any pain or heard angels sing. I just fell in an undignified heap, lying prostrate on the floor. 1 minute I was walking. I don't remember anymore. I was hovering over my body, looking from way up above, thinking about all the people I have left behind that I love. How can they survive without me, was all I could think. A lifetime of great times and memories gone in a blink. Who is going to look after my wife and children now I have died? I'm feeling really guilty about the times I cheated and I lied. It's too late for me to say sorry. I wish I had told them all before. I was never a good husband. I know I could have done more. It feels very weird, all these thoughts going through my mind. I had everything going so well for me. I must have been blind. I took everything for granted. I couldn't see what I had to lose. Now I am lying here dead. My body has blown its final fuse. There's no going back, no way to put my life back on track. Just a weird feeling watching myself lying dead on my back. I don't understand why everything is so silent and serene. My body looks so empty where my life had at one time been. I am destined for my soul to live in this world of silence for eternity. Or does my soul get returned to my maker to let me go free? Today I died, and I didn't feel a thing, but my soul has lived on. Will my friends and family miss and mourn me now that I have gone?
It is so back to front, inside out, upside down. It's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, really is. I love that one. It was really good.
It's a brand. I'll say this much: it's a brand new perspective for our poetry in the poems we've
Yeah,
read over the duration. Yeah, totally, totally
yeah,
different. Wow,
yeah.
wow.
Really fascinating one, that one. Yeah, a very interesting perspective, definitely.
I had to read it a
Yeah,
couple of times before I actually took it.
yeah, yeah.
I thought it
Yeah,
was
it took
seen.
me. I had to read it twice. I had to read it twice before I really got into it. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's yeah. Once you get it, it's fascinating. So my last one is from Jennifer
you.
Polinetsky. Sorry,
Sorry,
Jennifer
Christine.
Polinetsky.
Before you
Yeah.
do Jennifer, yeah. Just got Colette Crow's just written in. I need to send some for next week. I have done quite a lot. So Colette's been with the show quite a few weeks now. And I
Oh right. Okay.
was Colette a viewer or did she write poetry? I'm glad to know she writes poetry because it'd be great. It's another new member to the community that's in the community, but bringing poetry in as well. Yeah, thank you, Colette.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Go gal. Go. Definitely. Send them in.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Well, Jennifer sent me a little bit of background to this piece. She wrote it, it's about a love triangle and being exposed in a very ungracious way in a public place. And she wrote a poem about that particular theme. So this one is called, it's my last one for tonight, it's called Queen of Hearts by Jennifer Polinetsky. As you are busy throwing your house of cards at me from your winner's circle, the question begs, what did you win? Tell me, Queen of Hearts, as you flash your King card, your treasured Ace card, what exactly did you win? Take a look, O Queen of Hearts. Your treasured pile of cards looks empty, not the full deck as it once was. I have also sat in that winner's circle, holding my King card, holding that Ace card, also thinking I was the Queen of Hearts. My King also showed me off to the ladies of the court. I revelled in my queenly prowess, but I ask you, O Queen of Hearts, as you wear my crown, as you shared my queenly bed, take a moment and stop flashing your apparent winning hand. Adjust your tarnished winning crown. Where are the other King cards, the other Ace cards? They are not in my banished hands, not in my pockets, in the pockets of my shredded queenly gown. I advise you, Queen of Hearts, who is wearing my crown, sleeping in my bed? Check your ladies in waiting, those ones thinking the crown is theirs. As I look at my hand of cards, I notice I am holding Queen, King, Ace, but also the Joker card has appeared. Check your winning hand, O Queen of Hearts. I'm sure it mirrors mine. Check your queenly winning smile, straighten your tarnished crown, and stop flashing your cards at me. It is very unqueenly. So enjoy your lavish queenly duties, wear all those queenly gowns, dance in your glass slippers. Hold your king's attention for this second, before the mask falls and the Joker appears. The banished land awaits for all those queens who have lost their tarnished crown, walking the garden in their shredded gowns, holding on tight to their winning hands, the ground scattered with discarded Joker cards. I sit by my wishing well, trailing my fingers in the cold water. I send that wanting wish. Miss me, my king, my ace. Will I ever wear my crown again?
Wow. Wow.
Fascinating, eh?
Wow, isn't it just? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Very interesting one, Jennifer. Loved it. Absolutely
Very
loved it.
interesting. Very deep. Very, very, very deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely
A
brilliant.
very interesting aspect with the cards, great. Yeah. Loved that one. Really did.
Say
Yeah.
hello to just saying hello to Rose Hannah. Rose has come in. Rose had a poem with us last week.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's with us again tonight. Good.
Back
Great.
again tonight,
Yeah.
yeah. And we had 808 views, I think it was, for last
Oh, last week.
on the video.
Great.
Absolutely,
Yeah, lovely.
absolutely
Is
fantastic.
that the is that the live viewers or the people that looked in afterwards as well?
We had 432 live viewers last week with us
Great.
to the show,
Great. Yeah.
and we had nearly 400 more on the recording, yeah, throughout the week,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Lots of likes given to the show and lots of a few follows, yeah, for the show,
Yeah.
which is absolutely brilliant. It means the community is really strengthening now, Christina. It's really getting stronger.
Yeah. It is. Yeah. It definitely
People,
is. Yeah.
people all the effort because they're pulling it together themselves, and it's for themselves anyway. I mean, we we,
Yeah.
we, we love what we do, and
We
we
do.
do it unless they provide it anyway, can we? We have
Exactly. No, I can't do anything. I mean, I'm just a reader, really. I mean, I've almost exhausted my poems. I'm not very prolific, so I haven't, got many that I think are good enough to read.
I know
So, yeah.
3 months, woman.
What?
You only give us one every 3 months of yours.
I know, well, I'll run out if I do too
What have you
quickly.
read? You've only 4 poems. You having a laugh?
No, I haven't. I've read a lot more than that, but I've read most of my good stuff. I mean, a lot of my early stuff is crap. It's not very good at all. So,
You're beginning to sound
so,
like
but
a
I have.
prophet. You're starting to sound like a poet. No confidence in yourself. That's why we have viewers and listeners. You don't need to
I
judge
know.
yourself. These guys will judge you anyway. And believe me, 99% of the
No,
time,
no, they don't.
you're going to get your own judgment wrong.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I've got some poetry I would never present. I mean, I really wouldn't. You know, teenage stuff. Wouldn't
You
do
mean
any of that.
the watershed show?
Yeah, you know, like I am the one who loves you, and I'm the one who'll be so true. I mean, I'm not going to read any stuff like that. You know.
Give us one of them now. Oh, go on.
No,
That'll bounce me off the sleeve. Brilliant, that will.
no, I wouldn't give you that. No, that was dreadful. But I will
Oh,
bring some more of mine. I mean, you're giving me so many to read. You know, I've got eight tonight to read. So, you know, I don't want to take the time from other people. You know, I'm quite happy to read everybody else's work. It's not necessary for me to read my own, especially. You know, so
it's not especially. I mean, in a couple of minutes, just to make things even, in a couple of minutes when
yeah.
mine comes on, she's going to be reading hers and mine. So what's wrong
Oh,
with
good.
hers?
Nothing at all. I mean, if I can find them, I'll read you one then. But
Thank
if I can just get my hands on them quickly, I'll read you one, just to be spontaneous. Okay,
you.
let's get off my chair here. Oh, if I can find my book where I put it. Here we are.
I
Yeah.
think Sheila Webb
What
is
do you want?
tomorrow. You know?
Who?
Sheila Webb.
Sheila Webb.
Yeah. You know
Yeah.
what I've done, Christine? I'm absolutely I'm absolutely terrible. I am absolutely woeful. I asked Sheila to let me have one of her poems, yeah? A funny one. And Sheila gave me one of her
Yeah.
poems. And it was brilliant because
Well, go on then. Read that then.
hey?
Read that then. Read
No,
a funny one. We could do with a funny one.
I forgot to send it to Nina to send over to me.
Oh.
So
So you haven't got it, you dilly.
I don't. I'm trying to look and see if I can find it anywhere along here. I'm going onto my phone while you're searching for your poem
Yeah, you have a
to
read.
see if I
See if
can
you can find
find it
it.
in Messenger. It's gonna be tiny when I find it. If I find it.
I can't read any of these. Good heavens.
Of course.
I've got to find where the good ones are.
What have I done with our poem? I'm terrible, Christine. I am absolutely terrible.
Well, I'm not doing much better, am I, here? So I see I've read a couple of these. You've had most of these already without you realising it. Over the months, I have actually read quite a few of mine. Well, that's a funny one, I suppose, but I've read that before as well, so you can't have that one either. Oh, that you might like this one. This is very short. Shall I do it?
Yes, please.
It's called Death of a Father. But it wasn't my own father, it was someone else's. But maybe you like this one. It's very short. Strange, watching you after all these years, slowly taking your leave. Grey hair, whiter, voice stilled, eyelids closing on our years together. Yesterday, a babe in your arms. Today, I can no longer cradle there. I must wait here, carrying your living blood pulsing still through my veins until tomorrow. Helplessly, childlike, I wave goodbye, not knowing if we will ever meet again, as you fade away a little faster than I can.
Oh, that's heartfelt. That is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is heartfelt. That is. Wow. That's a lovely little piece.
Yeah.
That's a lovely
Yes.
piece. Yes.
Thank you.
And you didn't
Well,
want
there
to
you go.
read it. Oh, Christine. And what you may call it?
Well, I've read more of mine. You know, when I first came onto the show at the beginning, I read one of mine almost every week then. So, but you've forgotten just how many you have heard of mine because they've been a bit spaced out. But you've heard quite a lot. I haven't got that. I've got a whole book full here, as you can see. But yeah, but they're not very good.
But your memory is worse.
Some of them are.
Your memory is worse than mine. You've got to look.
Well, I'm older than you are.
The crowd has grown. The community has grown.
Yeah.
Not everybody has heard all your poems that you've read, and there are people here that want to hear them.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, you can have another one if you like. You can have another one.
the floor is yours.
But do you want a funny one? Or do you want an erotic one? What would you like? Give me a
Well, I
choice.
just check my calendar and see if I took my blood pressure tablet first.
I've definitely. I mean, you can have a sort of funny erotic one if you like, but it is a bit explicit, and I have read it before.
You have?
Yes.
That's your choice. It's your poem.
Go on then. I'll give you the bench. Okay. But you have heard this before, and you will blush. So there you go. Here we go. All right, this is another one of Christine Parker, which wasn't expected tonight, you guys, so bear with me. Blush with me if you like. It's called The Bench. I witnessed a scene on a narrow park bench between a foolhardy youth and an amorous wench. I went for a walk in the park today and passed by the bench where I'd watched them at play. The sun was full shining, bright on the banks. In daylight, they would not have dared their pranks. But at night, behind the darkened moon, hidden by shadows, a quite different tune. 'Twas a Sunday, have fun day. They went out to eat, walked through the park on their way to that treat. On spying the bench came a gleam in their eyes, in anticipation of love's sweet surprise. I followed behind them to see where they'd go. They chose to eat Greek, and I likewise so. I sat and observed as they turtle-doved, and thought how special it was to be loved. They wined and dined and ate full their fill, delaying and dawdling before paying the bill, waiting for nightfall to darken the park. Then they raced to that bench to make love in the dark. Fingering and fumbling, clothes all array, a huffing and puffing and kissing display, pursing and spurting his load everywhere, they laughed at their folly with never a care. Afterwards, spent and in need of a pee, he took out his pipe for a very long wee. She squatted down in the bushes and dirt and squealed as she peed on her panties and skirt. Wined, dined, and satisfied, they wandered on home, leaving the bench in the darkness alone, the pee in her pants drying warm in her crotch, till his sperm squirmed out, leaving its blotch, a sticky reminder of what they had done on that night-shaded bench, so hard on the bum. On Mondays, a seat for all folk in the park, but as dusk fell on Sundays, they waited for dark. From my hiding place I spied on their scene of love in the moonlight, two lovers supreme in the folly of youth, so careless and free, a lad just like you, and a lass just like me. So next time you take a stroll in the park, seek out a secretive bench in the park, sit and reflect on the lad and the wench ingrained in the wood of that love-tainted bench.
Well, you'll have to
That's
excuse
enough of me now.
Just excuse me, I'm just off to the park, okay? Oh my
You going to the
God.
park?
I'm going to the park, yeah. It sounds like a good place to be.
Go and get the bench.
Right,
well, that's enough of me now. Done.
Say?
Sorry?
Say again.
I said that's enough of me. I'm done now. I'm not reading anymore.
You've just left Marna done. Poor Marna. Oh my
dear.
God.
Well, Jennifer says it was outrageous. So yes, it was, Jennifer. I do agree. It was rather outrageous.
Totally outrageous. There should be more parks in the world like this. We don't have enough.
Only find them in Berlin. You have to come to Berlin for that one.
Poor Cat Wagner Coates' eyes have just popped out.
Sorry, you guys. I do apologise, but at least somebody likes it anyway. I'll probably get banned from the show next week now.
If you get banned from the show, there'll be only me and Marna left, and Chris.
Yeah, there you go. I'm glad you liked it. Mina says she liked it. If you liked it, Mina, that's okay.
Oh God! I mean, if you didn't like it, I mean, you need to go for a sense of humor operation,
Yeah,
or
definitely.
you've lived under a rock all your life.
Yeah, yeah. We've all been young once, haven't
Of
we?
course we have.
So
We're always young. We never grow old. The body does. The mind
quite.
continues.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a star. Thanks a million. There you go. Just be Ed Clinton. Brilliant. It reminded me of dropping the hand.
Oh, I see. Paul Griffiths has just missed that. Paul Griffiths has just missed that, I think. So I think you might have liked that one, Paul. It might have tickled your fancy, love.
Is Paul
It just says on my screen Paul Griffiths is watching, so I guess he is, yeah.
come up on my screen? This is what I'm saying. Certain people come up on certain screens. It's absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know how Facebook put this together. Honestly, do not know how Facebook put this together. It's just mind-boggling.
Yeah,
Week I
yeah.
get
It
this.
must be whoever's on.
A couple of weeks ago, I could see Paul. There was no problem. This week,
Yeah, I mean, I think if he's on my friends list, he must be on yours as well. So why
just
you're not seeing it, I don't know.
yeah, Paul's on my friends
I
list.
don't,
That's why I can't understand he hasn't come up
no, exactly.
on the
No, don't
screen.
know. No idea.
How strange. How,
Odd, very odd.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking over.
So, are you reading any poems tonight? Are you reading anything or not tonight?
Yeah, do you know what? I sent the poems to you. Yeah, I've got to write down what I'm sending to you in future, Christine, because I sent them to you, and then I went to send my ones to ask Nina, could she put them together for me before I knew about the water infection. And she said, yeah, no problem. And I sent them over, didn't I? But I sent over also, I said, the one you've got belonging to Marius, yeah? I sent that over as well, yeah? As one of mine, and the one from Matthew Pollock, and the one from Poetry of the Dark Angel. I sent those three as three that I was reading. They weren't three I was reading. You were reading. You'd already got them, yeah? And the ones I
Yeah.
had was Jeanette Nellarue, Jeff Schlooning. Oh, where am I going? Did you do Kathy Wagner Coates?
Yes.
The Lost Soul.
Yes.
That's another one
I
marked
did.
off. That's another one marked off mine.
You don't know what you're reading, do you, lad?
I don't know
I did. I think that's what it was called. I think that was what it, yeah, The Lost Soul I read from Kathy, definitely. Yeah, just
I've got three now.
mm.
I thought I had four, but I don't. I've got three.
Well, go on then, read one then.
Do you want? I'm going to give you Hank first, yeah? The night,
Hank Buchema.
because I love these ones. These are my favourite stories by Hank, yeah?
Okay.
Gotta scroll down now and find them. Where is he at? Come on, Hank, where have you gone? There he is. And I love the names he uses. The names he uses are absolutely classic. So this is Darkness. The night from the journals of Rev Buckman. Rev Buckman discusses Darkness by Hank Buchman. Carmelita asked me why I chose to sit in the darkness so much. I laughed and said that when I lost my family and my religion, the darkness just kind of chose me. I stood up and moved closer, and we danced gently to a Newbury waltz. I could smell the sunshine on her. I told her how apart I felt, how I lived but did not live, how a veil separates me from the rest, and that if she knew who she really was dancing with, she would leave. She tossed back her aching beauty and laughed and said, "Don't you really know? We are all like that, every one of us." I tried to believe her, but belief is a strange and difficult thing this far into the darkness. So far into it that I can hardly hear the music anymore.
Super. Super.
He has sent me lots and lots of this now, yeah? So
yeah.
what I'm going to try and do is the great thing about it is they don't have to be read in structure to follow. You can take any not put it in an actual certain sequence, yeah? and each one can be taken as an individual brand new piece. So what I'm going to do each week is I'm going to take 2 or 3 of the shorter pieces, read them one after the other. So I'll have 3 of that in. He sent me 3 more today to keep me going for a few weeks, yeah. But in the week itself, he's bedridden at the moment because he's had a fall. Another fall.
I see. Oh, yeah.
If he takes another fall after this, he'll just fall apart. You might as well just leave the bones on the floor.
Yeah.
I told him today he needs to get stable
with
it. God, he's getting dangerous to himself. He really and truly is. And I hate seeing that.
Yeah.
Hello, Alexandra. I'm
again.
The what you may call it, it's horrible. It's so sad when this happens to people. It's usually when you hit your 60s, mid-60s, that these things happen to come along. And it's so sad.
Yeah.
It really and truly is.
I thought he was a bit older than that. He looks a bit older than that, but yeah.
I think Hank was 67 this year. Yeah. Last year he was 66. This year is 6. I think he's 67 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he was older. So sad.
Oh.
It's sad. Get better, Hank. Yeah. Try and get better if you can.
Please God, I hope he does, because he's a gentleman. He's an absolute gem. Lovely man to speak to. Absolutely. We've had him on the show, Christine. And
yes, I know, he came on once, didn't he? Yeah.
Hank is.
And was he going to come back again?
He was, and he couldn't come back because he had took the depression turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, Hank is the epitome of what you see is what you get. There's nothing hidden. He is just himself, and he is nobody else. And as he says, there's nobody youer than you, you know, and that's very true.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to be anybody.
Yeah.
It's hard enough just being yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard enough.
Yeah, exactly. Just to keep up with oneself is a chore at times. It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm struggling, and I'm younger than you.
You are. Oh, it gets better, John. The older you get,
Oh,
the better it gets. It is what you make of it, isn't it?
Yeah, you take the rough.
Life's what you make of it.
You have to. You don't get any choice, really, as you're getting older, do you?
No, you can't change it. We're all going down the same pathway, so, we'll join the club.
We can live one door, we go out the next. Exactly, yes. Yeah.
But it's what you make of it, isn't it?
Nobody can know this bubble alive.
No.
Nobody.
Nope. No, there definitely isn't.
Although I have plans.
Well, let me know when you work it out.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'll join you.
I'm going onto the drawing board now in a few minutes, yeah?
Lovely.
Oh, thanks a million for tonight.
You're welcome, my dear.
Brilliant.
Oh, Jennifer said she'd like to read one on the show. Jennifer Polonetsky.
She's coming in next week with me on the show. So I'll bring Jennifer.
Right.
I'm going to step back a little bit and let you guys do all the work. Just
as you.
Next week, the email. I'm going to sit here like this. I'm going to be really in the element next week. I am.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
You will, yeah. Give us all the work as usual, yeah.
What can I say?
We don't mind at all.
You're a bunch of angels. I keep telling you.
We are. We know we are, really.
Exactly.
We love it.
Oh, Chris, thanks a million for tonight. Really and truly. Absolutely.
You're welcome.
Reads. Absolutely brilliant reads.
You're most welcome.
And Myrna?
I look forward to hearing Myrna. Is she coming on now, Myrna?
4 newbies.
Yeah. Oh, good. 4. Oh, super.
Myrna,
great. Look forward to them, Myrna.
Yes. Christine.
And don't forget, you've got 2 more to read.
Yeah, I've got.
Don't forget, you've got.
You've got to remember. Good. I'm not to read.
You don't get any better, do you?
No, it's not for lack of effort.
I know. Okay, darling. I'll see you next week.
Have a week ahead and see you on Sunday.
Are
you back with me next Sunday?
Yes, next day it should be okay. We have got rehearsals, but as far as I know, I'm not taking the rehearsal. It'll be my colleague, so it should be okay. If it changes, I'll warn you in the week.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay, but it should be next week.
Thank you, Christine. Have a lovely week ahead.
Yeah, darling.
Bye bye, hon.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.
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 Christine Barker. What a reading session that was. Wow. Guys, I'm still palpitating here at the minute. I'm afraid of my life to pass a park on the way home, just in case. You know the way they say things can be jinxed and things can happen when you talk about them. I'd be so lucky. Yeah, right. Marna, the pre-bathroom. Are you still with me, Marna? Because I don't see your picture up on